Hey everybody, this is Drago6. I attempted to put a video on a little bit ago. I had no audio. I had to switch computers. I do apologize. Um, I really want to give a special thank you to Old Marine One for posting my video on his channel. Really do appreciate that, brother. Um, I know you didn't have to do that. I really do appreciate it. And I thank you for everybody that commented on that, all the kind comments and everything. I appreciate everybody who viewed the video on my channel and all the comments that I got from you. Thanks for all the subscriptions. I hope I don't let you down. Uh, so I really want to say thanks. Hopefully I can get more and we can do something here. So on to what I am here to talk about. That's Obamacare. Um, as you know, the filibuster was defeated. Obamacare is going through. It's set to start its implementation October 1, 2012. Yeah, everybody's going to say, well, no, I thought it was January 1, 2014. That's when you are required to start getting Obamacare. The government's fiscal year starts October 1, 2012. I remember that from being in the military. As you know, you guys, as I said, I'm, former United States Air Force. Learned a lot during that time. But on with Obamacare. This bill, plain and simple, is about control. Um, it is not affordable health care. I know a lot of people don't want it. What we need to do is do the same thing we did with Congress on Syria. We have to make phone calls. We have to raise our voice. We have to come together and let them know we don't want it. We have to call our individual states' representatives, congressmen, or senators. Because if you were to go get private insurance right now, as you know, it's really not that cheap. For a family, it's going to cost you quite a bit of money a month. For me, just myself, if I was to get insurance, through Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield, it would probably cost me about $600 a month, just for me, because I'm over 40, I smoke, had some surgeries, yada, yada, yada. When it comes January 1, 2014, if I don't want to take Obamacare and I was to try to get private insurance, expect that cost to go up 3 to 6 times that amount. Okay? What they're trying to do is they're trying to, behind the scenes, create a monopoly. And they're also trying to create a socialist form of healthcare. You're going to be given one choice. Then it's not up to the doctor to decide whether you get treatment or not. 40% of our doctors and nurses and specialists are leaving as soon as Obamacare comes in because of the ramifications of the bill. Do the research. Find out for yourself. This isn't a good thing. There will be a panel that will decide what kind of treatment you get. And it's not doctors. There may be a doctor on the panel, but mostly it's bureaucrats. You don't see them jumping on the bandwagon to get it. Now, I implore everybody, call your representatives, your senators. Do what we did when we opposed the bombing of Syria. Do the same thing. That's the only way we can get change that was promised to us. Y'all remember that. You know, here in Indiana, this is where I'm from, we have what we call HIP, Healthy Indiana Plan. It tries to give people who can't afford it, low income, people who just can't afford the health coverage to get it. Seems to work pretty good as far as I understand. I have to do a little bit more research on it, but I have not heard or read anything in our, newspapers, anything like that, that it causes a problem with healthcare. I can go through the VA. I go through the VA on, most of my health care. Well, when Obamacare hits, they're going to cut funding for VA. They say, oh, don't worry about it. It doesn't affect you. It's still going to affect me. I do have a private insurance through, my employer that isn't cheap because the VA I don't get eye or dental. So I have to do that. But I'm telling you, people, if you want change, we have to take it in our hands. It says in the Constitution, the very beginning of it, we the people. And as I told you in my last video, I support the Constitution. I will defend the Constitution with my life. It doesn't say we the Democrats or we the Republicans. They don't care about us. So if we want the change, we have to do it ourselves. We have to make those calls. I mean, if you're not outraged now, you will be. So all hope is not lost. We still have some Congress, people in Congress, they're going to try to fight this. But right now, I don't know what happened. Old Marine had a video on last night that I watched and had the president talking. Somehow he talked the Senate into passing it and then telling basically the Republicans in the House, come on. And that's how it was defeated, the filibuster. So that's what we have to do. We have to make this viable. There's a lot of difference in this country, because, of things that go on. We have to put all our differences aside. We have to come together as a people. We have to. In order to change things, that's what we have to do. I don't know about your religious standings. Really, that's none of my business. I do believe in God. I do believe in Jesus. And basically, in a nutshell, I'm not going to quote scripture or anything like that. But the basic principle of the Bible is to love each other and take care of each other. That's what he taught. Regardless. In this day and age, it's all about self. We have to put that aside. If we want change, we have to come together. And Americans are great at coming together on a common cause. This is that common cause. one other thing. When I was in the military, and if I'm repeating myself, I apologize, because I tried to upload a re-recording of this video a few minutes ago and something went wrong. But wow, what happened here? Come here. April, come here. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, y'all. My computer's going nuts. It's doing the same thing again. But when I was in the Air Force in 1988, the plan to take your weapons away, I saw it then. Okay? Some people may even remember the article that was in one of the gun magazines in the early 90s, between the 93 and 95, talking about that. You know, as I said, I will not give up my weapon. This house will be defended. They will drag me out in the street dead. You know, I am a firm believer in give me liberty or give me death. I support the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. I want everybody that is an American citizen to have those rights. That's what I want for our country. I want our country to be great again. So I beg everyone, make those phone calls. We got to do this. Otherwise they win and they control us. And everybody that's awake, you know, it won't matter. You know, you know, we can resist when, you know, there may even be a civil war one day. But with their technology, with the drones and things like that, they can systematically take us out without even bringing in land troops. I don't know if most of you know, but there's almost 400,000 UN troops standing by in this country, training in urban warfare, urban assault. That doesn't make me feel good. You know, the next step after Obamacare is we really need to impeach Obama. I mean, he's committed several war crimes. I don't know about you, but I don't like the idea of us supporting Al-Qaeda. You know? So, anyway, people, like I said, I appreciate everything that was said on my first video. Please take this to heart. Talk to your families. Talk to your friends. Get the word out. We have to call our congressman. We have to change things. We, the people, have to take it into our own hands. Sorry about that. That was our Bobcat Rowdy. So, thanks everybody. Good night, and God bless. And please do that.